What up? I'm gonna make another video about Giant Eagle because I deleted the other one I made on accident. But yeah, guys, pretty much, I hate Giant Eagle. I hate that shit. They have a monopoly on Pittsburgh. Everything they do lets you know they just don't give a fuck about you. As a customer, as a worker, nothing, dude. And you might think, well, like, what's your fucking problem? My problem is, everything in the store is usually fucked up in some way, shape, or form. No one that works here usually gives a flying fuck about the food they make, and it's generally all fucked up. And to get something that's made properly here, you gotta pray to God a lot, and you gotta get lucky like winning the lottery. But yeah, I'm gonna just low-key try to like record this shit if I get caught because I shop here, so if I get banned again, then I'll be really fucked. Just gonna low-key record. So guys, we're gonna do this again because last video I deleted on accident because I'm a noob. Alright, check out, this is what I can buy. These strawberries. I don't know if you can see, but they're dried out as fuck. Alright, then we have these strawberries. Oh wait, how much for these dried out ones? $5, dude. Then you got these strawberries. These ain't even ripe. Look at the color. They're fucking yellow, bro. These guys are selling us yellow strawberries. Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you ripen your fucking berries before trying to charge me 2 for $6 for this bullshit? There's an idea. These blackberries, I guarantee these are tasteless. I just know they are because I spent money on them and it's always a waste. Okay, here's some more strawberries. 6. You know what I mean? It's like, I never buy these. I don't know. I just don't trust it. Blueberries that are a certain size aren't blueberries. They're actually blueberries crossed with plums or something. They're trying to trick us and sell us plum blueberry hybrids and call them blueberries because they can grow them quicker and they're super tasteless and flavorless. That's what these are. You can tell because of how big they are. Those aren't actual blueberries, guys. They're lying to us, dude. I don't know. That's just my opinion. These are completely tasteless. Look at the color. They're not even red. They're orange red. They're not fully ripened. None of this is ripened. It's either not fully ripened or it's tasteless. Now, to get it ripened, they just hold it on a pallet in the back for like a week and just let the fruit kind of rot for a week. And that makes it, so they keep it on the pallet for a week and just kind of let it rot. And that makes it ripened when they let it rot for a week in the back. Guys, the Giant Eagle is an evil company. We need to get rid of their monopoly. And we need to shut down Giant Eagle and replace it with a Publix or a Vons or something reasonable, guys. These oranges right here, they look orange, right? They look orange. Bro, they're so hard. They're harder than you know what at nighttime, bro. They're hard, bro. Harder than ice, bro. Hard like my ice cold heart, bro, for humanity, dude, because of what they're doing to me, dude. All right, here's this chicken. You say, oh, just get a chicken at $7. Yeah, the rotisserie chicken's all right, but it's so freaking small. I'm not gonna lie, it's still a good deal for $7, but dude, I eat this whole chicken up, bro, and I'm still hungry, dude. So yeah, it is a good deal. It tastes all right. It's probably their best product is this chicken. So, but it is what it is. Over here, they like to keep food until it's 5 days old before they throw it in a dumpster, I guess. But I mean, it's not like too terrible, I guess. These is all fresh. I came here when it's fresh. That's good. I must have won the lottery today. All right. Let's see. Here we got this chicken, except it's not chicken. It's just a bunch of fucking breading filled with chicken nuggets. $10 for like 80% bread, guys. Oh, and the best part, it's not even covered in sauce. Look how light that sauce is. No drips. It's like they I don't know how you get so little sauce on there, but they managed to do it because it's Giant Eagle, y'all. Now, this General Tso's, I won't lie, this is their Starship product. I buy this. This is actually pretty decent. Now, sometimes you look at these nugs, sometimes they're just all breading and the pieces of chicken are all fucked up and got ligaments, but usually this is okay. This is probably their best thing. Actually, this penne pasta is like my favorite thing here. Actually, these two things here are like my favorite thing. General Tso's chicken and this penne pasta is actually pretty good. So you know your boy's about to go in. Gotta make sure it's fresh. February 7th, that's today. This stuff should be good now. You gotta examine it because they'll put wonky ass pieces of chicken in here and they'll hide them on the bottom where you think you're getting like 10 pieces of normal chicken. But if you look closer, I don't know if you can see on camera, but basically this shit here looks all mangled up. And then at the bottom, they put this fucked up piece that's like a huge deformed abomination. I don't know. They basically hide all the fucked up pieces on bottom, so you think you're getting something made by a normal human being, and instead it's made by like the devil or something. Like here, you can't really tell on camera, but this piece right here is all fucked up. That's not like white meat. That's like pure ligament or some shit. You know what I mean? It just looks weird. Can't really tell on camera, but something's off about this. This is my favorite thing, but I don't trust it because it looks weird to me. That piece looks weird. It just looks weird, y'all. But check out this. This is insane. I used to love this stuff here. Pasta Supreme, $3.44. I love olives. I love this pasta. I used to get it all the time. Something changed. Now it's all liquid. You see how much liquid there is? You see how this is like 50% liquid, except for this one's good. This is like 50% liquid, 30% liquid, 50% liquid. You're paying for liquid. They weigh this and they fill it with liquid, and you're just literally paying for liquid, guys. You guys, we're getting fucked, y'all. We're getting fucked. We're paying for liquid. They're fucking us, guys. But like I said, you can still get pretty decent food, like here. But this chicken looks all mangled up. I just can't trust it because I don't have the time to return my food every single day, you know. But oh well, just can't trust it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, the shrimp's okay. I fuck with it. You know, it's not too bad. But you see some things and you just wonder, like, $3.55 hot sausage stuffed banana pepper, and you look at it and it just looks so depressing. Like a soulless machine put this together. Like a soulless machine, bro. And it's not a dig on the people. They force them to do too much work. I'm not hating on the employees because the employees here are all skeleton crews that are overworked like motherfuckers. And it's not their fault, it's the company's fault. But at the end of the day, this looks like it was assembled by a sad robot. This looks like it was assembled by a sad robot. Actually, back to the General Tso's. Over here, they have rice. This rice is never the rice that you want it to be. It's always super hard. They just don't know how to make normal rice. Maybe because it's so old, but it's always like hard. I'll still eat it because, you know, food stamps, but, you know, it is what it is, y'all. A lot of the stuff, I just don't get. The macaroni salad, it's like all mayo. $2.30, like all mayo. Like, it, I don't know who eats this, but someone eats it, I guess. They marked this off. $2 off. This was packed on the 2nd. This is 5 days old. $2 off. Homestyle potato salad. $5, guys. $5 for that right there. Just a bunch of mayo, dude. 5 days old. $2.68. I don't know, man. It seems kind of insane to me, but what do I know, bro? I'm not a genius here, you know? But yeah, but one thing that really kills me is how they hold all their deli food right here, almost as if it was made by the devil to destroy all the food. See, normally when you go to a deli, the food is held in like really like, you know, those like containers where it doesn't dry out and they keep it covered up. Look how they hold the food here all day. They keep it in these bowls, right, where everything is exposed to air as much as possible. None of it's ever covered up. It's all drying out. The second they put it in here, the shit becomes dry. You see how dry that is? I don't know if you can see. That's hella dry. Everything just, you know what I mean? You can't really tell on camera just how sad and depressing it all looks. On camera, it almost looks good. But guys, ham salad, I don't know. I would never. You really can't tell on camera, but those shrimp look hella dry, bro. It's just like, you know, no normal human being would store food this way in their house. So why do they do it in the store where people buy food? I just don't get it. If anyone can explain it to me, let me know. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, it's not all bad, you know what I'm saying? Their hot foods are usually pretty good. But you know, those cheesy mashed potato, or those cheesy potatoes are usually pretty bomb, I won't lie. The onion rings are usually pretty good. The chicken is generally good. Like, all the chicken is generally good here. The mac and cheese is, honestly, it's pretty good if you're careful, but sometimes it's watered down and milky. But yeah, man, I'm sure that gravy is instant gravy. That is the cheapest powdered gravy you can buy, because that's what the ingredients they usually use. The mashed potatoes is all powdered mashed potatoes. They use the cheapest ingredients possible, but they try to dress it up like it's real food, but it rarely ever is. Now we come to my favorite place, the sushi. Obviously, the sushi is always perfect and has never in my whole life had a single mistake with the sushi. You get what you pay for. Now, salmon lovers, that's my shit right there. That stuff's bomb, dude. Never had a bad experience with the sushi. It's expensive, but if you got the money, highly recommend the sushi, guys. And that's about it. I mean, we got some sandwiches over here. It's just all depressing. They're out of sandwiches, but guys, this Chipotle wrap right here, this is priced at, check it out, $8, bro. $8 for this. Now, it might look decent, but inside it's empty. So you look at this $8 roll, right? All this from here, from my finger up, that's all air. There's nothing right here. You're paying for this much food, for that much food, right? And of that like 60% of wrap that actually has food in it, most of it is lettuce. Most of it is lettuce. And then there's a tiny piece of chicken that they keep on the outside to trick you into thinking you're getting a sandwich assembled by a human being that gives a fuck. But I guarantee you that's not the case. Never buy this. It tastes like shit. I don't know who keeps buying it. They're getting ripped off. $8, bro. I wouldn't pay $5. Now, the Italian sandwich that's missing is actually pretty good. It's $10. They don't have Italian dressing. In this whole big store, they don't have Italian dressing packets for their Italian sandwiches. If that's not a sign that they don't give a fuck, I really don't know what is. But I will say that this actual sandwich, minus the fact that it has no dressing, and they have no dressing to give you, if you can just ignore that part, this sandwich is actually pretty good. And when it's fresh, the bread's good and it's good. I actually have nothing bad to say, but man, they gotta get their dressing together. Everything else is pretty much a ripoff. $6.50 for this. I mean, you know, I don't know how people are buying this unless they're on food stamps, because that's like the only way to afford this. But you know, it's just a tiny ham sandwich. It tastes good. It's all overpriced, honestly. I get it, because guys, I get it, because I'm lazy. I won't lie. They get me. You know, they win in a way. But I'm trying to get better at getting better food that I don't bitch about. But sometimes it's like, fuck it, they'll tax me. I don't have time to deal with shit. I got better shit to do, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'd love to go back to the fruit real quick. Now, the bananas are never ripe, bro. Check out these bananas, guys. These bananas are actually literally never ever ripe the way you would think. They're always green. I'm pretty sure they keep them on the pallet in the back for a month or something, and they get less green, but they're still green. And then the second you take them home and you wait for them to turn yellow, guess what happens when they turn yellow? They're instantly rotten. How does that happen? How does the second banana become ripe? It's instantly rotten. It's because they kept them on the pallets for weeks to try and ripen them up. And by the time you buy them, they're almost rotten, but you wouldn't think it. But that's why they rot so quickly and never turn yellow. And the second they actually turn the color bananas are supposed to be, they're instantly rotten. So if you guys were wondering, that's the case. Now, I think that's about it over here. All right, guys, that's probably it for now.